Okay, so this one I'm incredulous about George Bush. For God's sake, ladies and gentlemen, can you believe this crap that's going on right now? How is this man still our president? There's never been a time when it is more clearly spelled out for the entire world, and the American people for that matter, that the Democrats and the Republicans are firmly in league. The fact that they could not refuse. I mean, they just backed down and let the president and, the neocons or whatever write another huge check to continue fighting this ridiculous war. It just keeps going on and on against terror, I guess. Supposedly they're going to keep the sides in Iraq from fighting when supposedly, what I hear is they're fighting against us. I don't really know what's going on over there, but it sounds to me like they don't want us there, that's for sure. And it's just amazing to me that, meanwhile, this whole time we're getting spied on as a country right now. It's continually. This was illegal back when they started doing it, and yet it goes on today, and people just sit around, oh yeah, no problem. People don't have, I guess, they just basically say, oh, well, they're doing it to get the terrorists, it has nothing to do with, it's not going to matter, they're spying on me. And, in my life, it, as of yet, has not affected me personally. I've not noticed anyone particularly listening to my calls, but who knows? I could be flagged. I could be just for making this video right here. They could be saying, "Oh man, this guy's a danger," And honestly, I wish I could be a danger, but I really can't because, what are you gonna do? My idea was maybe we should, I know I was thinking a lot of people really hate. I play hand drums and I play, congas and djembe and shit like that. I'm not really a hippie, but I'm kind of a part-time hippie. I thought, well, what we ought to do is go to the major asshole corporations, like Bechtel and Halliburton and the people who are really sort of the defense contractors, maybe Lockheed Martin or something like that. I don't know, what's the Carlyle Group or something like that, World Bank, and just take a shitload of drums and just go outside the front and just bang on them really loudly, and we could have, it could be like a drum circle, but, a lot of people are really annoyed by drum circles, and we could really use this to our advantage if we just made so much noise that they couldn't concentrate. They'd have to kick people off. I'm sure they'd end up kicking us off, but, I don't know. Then they'd probably say you need a permit for some noise ordinance. Because they've got us under control, everybody. You really can't do anything to stop what's going on. So, what's really, anyway, but getting back to the whole war, the fact that they have that Nancy Pelosi took impeachment off the table right off the bat. What is going on here? Is this the biggest joke ever? Is it not clear that this man, the fact that they're actually giving Jimmy Carter a hard time for saying he was the worst president, as if anyone could deny this at this point, Just, if you saw the Bill Maher thing last week, you gotta say, that was a great little bit speech he did. And it's just ridiculous. He really is, without a doubt, the worst president. On top of the, going to the war on terrorism, which is this ridiculous concept. Like, we're pretty much fighting everyone in the world that hates America. And believe me, there's plenty of people who do. While we continue to terrorize people through the CIA and other ways. Mostly through the CIA, apparently. And, then you've got the whole, what else? The whole, you got the spying, you've got the scandal with Alberto Gonzalez and all the things, you've got possible voter fraud things going on, you've got the Supreme Court ruling not to finish counting the votes, you got the Katrina thing, you got, let's see, I could go on here, there's at least 3 or 4 that I'm forgetting at the moment, but it's a joke. It's a big effing joke. And the fact that no one's called this administration on this, that no one is kicking them out at this point, just goes to show that we have no control anymore. We don't control. We never. This is the biggest load of BS. This quote unquote democracy. I don't even know what to say. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going to vote. I think I might vote for Dennis Kucinich only because he introduced articles of impeachment. The one with the sense to actually do it. And meanwhile, they're not going to impeach one of probably the most impeachable presidents in history. And it's a joke, and it's ridiculous. wake up, people. I don't know what to do. I wish someone could help me figure out, what to do. How are we supposed to get away from our jobs, the things we're trapped in, the tools of the powers that be to keep us from doing anything about it. We're all stuck here. We can't do anything. Oh, we're obligated to this and that, and I'm not really obligated, but I just don't feel like I could ever convince enough people to really do something about it. But it's frustrating, and it's just amazing to me at this point that nothing's being done, and that no one's that pissed, and we've all just come to accept our fate as being controlled by major corporations pretty much. But that's what's going on. So, I don't know. Welcome to our shared slavery, everybody. I guess we're just going to have to get used to it, because it doesn't look like anything's being done to counteract it.